Okay guys, welcome to section 2. We're going to be talking about hand defense now, okay? So hand defense is our second line of defense that we're working today. A lot of the times people don't really understand some of the small concepts on working defense, and it's really important that we go through them and we go through the details on how and when to use it. Remember guys, when you guys are out there in boxing, you want to try and make sure that you're focusing on your longevity as an athlete. There's only so many punches you could cop to the head. There's only so much damage your brain can withstand, and trauma that your brain can withstand. At a certain time in your and certain time and point in your career, you might say, hey, this isn't for me anymore. So regardless of where you are in your career, if you're starting off or whether you're at the end of your career, defense is one of those things that's going to give you longevity, and it's going to help give you confidence in the ring. You don't have to sort of try and always chase your opponent for points, or you don't always have to sort of compromise and start trying looking for a knockout if you got good defense, because if your partner's not or if your opponent's not scoring punches on you, guess what? You're not losing that fight. Yeah. So one thing that's really important, guys, and the most important part of defense is taking away the jab. So that's the first thing we're going to take care of. Okay. In this section, we're going to be taking away every single punch in the book. So make sure you guys, if you guys need to take some notes down, if you guys want to, you learn something new, the most important part is you actually understand how to drill it, which we'll go through in a second, how to drill it, how to implement it, and then how to use it in sparring. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to understand the movement, and we're going to understand the punch we're taking away. Okay, so we're taking away the punch, the jab, sorry. The jab is taken away at mid to long range. Okay, so mid range or long range is out here, where James has to step in to throw his jab. Take a step back, please, James. All right, mid-range is here, where he doesn't have to step, but he could still shoot out that jab nice and long, okay? The jab doesn't generally get thrown from short range, which is out here. You're going to start looking for your hooks and your uppercuts, which we'll discuss in a second, yeah? So first off, the jab comes in. I'm going to use, remember, we're focusing on hand defense. Throw that jab, James. All right, I'm just going to catch the punch with my rear hand, okay? Reset. Jab, jab, jab. Okay, it's really important. When the jab comes in, I try not to overreach. Okay, I let the jab come to me. If I overreach and I start doing stuff like this, guess what? Okay, a hook might come around. He might feint the jab just like he did just then. My opponent might feint the jab and then come around with hook, and guess what? My defenses are open. I want to try and keep my hands as close to my chin as possible without overreaching. So throw that jab again. This is just a catch. What I do is I turn my rear hand over, okay? I turn my right hand like this and I catch that punch, all right? What I do with my arm is I make sure that it's nice and stiff when the punch comes in, all right? My coach used to always say, don't leave your hand out like a wet noodle. You end up smacking yourself in the head. It still hurts. All right, jab. Nice and strong. Jab. And then look what happens. The jab comes in, sorry. All right, I catch the jab. I turn my hand over. All right, and then I bring it straight back to my chin right after it, so that I'm ready just in case the hook comes in, just in case the body shot comes in, I could defend that as well.